Hello, welcome back. I hope you guys had a great weekend. My name is Roop Rai, and you're watching Mull Over Mondays on Ideas on Point, presented to you by TCSAN. You can watch us on Facebook and YouTube live at 6 p.m. Mountain Time from Monday to Thursday. You can also follow us on Instagram at TCSAN2. And of course, please like and follow our Facebook page for updates and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is also TCSAN2. Also wanted to mention, if you like and share this video, you get a chance to win a gorgeous clutch and a pair of earrings as a Lordy giveaway this week. These gifts are courtesy Graywall Collection and Herline Jewelry Hub. You can find them on Instagram and you can contact them at 403-796-9865. Number once again is 403-796-9865. Today, on Mull Over Monday, we will be speaking with two representatives from Action Dignity, who are also a part of the Northeast Calgary Task Force set up to help Calgarians during and after COVID-19. Please welcome Huang, Co-ordinator, Diversity Emergency Response Team, and Sukhwant Parmar, one of the 16 responders on the same team.
Hello, everyone.
Thank you so much for making the time to be here today. Really appreciate it, and really appreciate the work that you guys do with Action Dignity and, of course, the COVID response team now. So I'm going to quickly bring Phuong to the screen first and let you introduce yourself and tell us what you do with Action Dignity and what is this COVID task force that we're speaking of today.
Absolutely. Thank you, Roops. Thank you, Rai, for having us today. So my name is Phuong Huang. I'm the coordinator for the Diversity Emergency Response Team in Action Dignity. And what do? We manage the hotline to respond in multiple languages. We have the team to respond in 20 languages for people to ask help for everybody who is negatively impacted with the COVID. So the helpline is 1-833-217-6614. And this is the initiative of 17 organizations and not-for-profit organization to help residents, to help Calgarians negatively impacted by COVID.
Okay, so you said there are 17 agencies that are part of it?
Yes, exactly. There are 17 agencies, and I say 17 and growing. We also refer clients to the resources that are emerging in Calgary. Those organizations that are also form and develop and help the community during that COVID time.
So what are the services that you provide through this initiative? Is this initiative started by the city, or is it the government of Alberta, or did all these organizations decided to on their own to come form a united task force together? So how did it start? Why did it start?
Yes, so the initiative that called the CEMC, the Calgary East Zone for Newcomer, the idea was to support that was started by that was supported by the City of Calgary, by the government of Alberta, and by the federal government. And the 17 organization came together, got with the support from all three levels of government to support the people impacted by COVID.
And what are the services that you provide? I'm going to get Sukhwant, who is one of the responders on this team. Welcome, Sukhwant. And I know you are the Punjabi and the Hindi expert on the team, because it's a multilingual effort that you guys are doing, which is excellent. I think it's really important. What are the services that you provide?
So first of all, thank you, Roop Rai, for inviting us to share this really important, very good initiative with our community. My name is Sukhwant Parmar, and one of the responders, as you said. I speak Hindi and Punjabi and Urdu also. I can support in Urdu also, and obviously English. The service we provide is specifically food hampers. When people call us, we provide food hampers. The second thing we provide is counseling, mental health counseling, and these help with the financial support also, and also some other supports, basic needs. If somebody needs some other specific, if they have any specific needs, And the main reason why we do this initiative is here because that if people are in isolation, we don't want them to go out for their basic needs. And so if they are staying home and whatever they need is they are getting at home. So this way we can just bend the curve, you know. So that's why this program specifically came into existence to support that. Support people who are in isolation due to COVID, or maybe they are in contact with someone who has COVID. So the main thing is that.
To limit the spread of COVID in the community.
Yeah.
So what are the financial supports that you guys provide? So let's say someone lost their job, or someone who is sitting at home for 14 days, because I've heard this very, very, very often in our community, is people don't get tested because they worry that if they go and get tested, they'll be forced to stay at home for 14 days and they'll lose their income for those 14 days, right? So that's a very common narrative that I hear across the board. It doesn't matter whether they're minimum wage workers or they are working in a white collar job. I've heard that from everybody. So how do you counter that? So how do you support people financially during this time? Like, do you write them a check? How do you help them?
For that, I can say it's not like we just somebody calls us and we just sign up check. It's not that easy, you know. With finances, there are lots of do's and don'ts. So one thing I can say for sure is help them if somebody is sick and they have to stay home from work. They can apply for CSRB, Canada Sickness Benefit. So they can apply for that if somebody is not tech savvy, they are not sure how to apply online. So one of our partner organization help in that. And the other thing is that financial, like if somebody is in need of finances, we do like there is another partner organization who helps in that. That is Center for Newcomers. For that, they actually, it's not like free money. If somebody is really in need of money, they provide finances, some like in shape, like in a loan, you can say. It's kind of a loan. They have to return after a year, within, I'm not sure, like around in a year time, if whenever they can, depending on the situation. So it's kind of a loan, and they have to qualify for that. There are some criteria they have to if somebody is already taking some benefit, government WCB or something, AISH or something, so they might not qualify for that. So these are because I am not the person who takes that intake. So there are intake people, settlement workers who took their who have questionnaires to ask them. So if they qualify, then they are allowed, provided with this loan.
But you would be the person that they would call and you would direct them to.
Yes. How this thing works is we are the ones responders, you can say. That's you already mentioned. They call us, we take their information, we like talk to them. The one thing I want to mention, we are cultural brokers, so we are culturally sensitive. When we talk to them, they are not talking to a machine or someone or just fitting the information. So I can assure our like whole community, big vast community, that if they want to call us, even if they are have some questions, feel free to call us. Any language, we have different, as Phuong mentioned, 20 languages our brokers speak. So they call us, we fill their information in. We have a database. We enter the information into the database, and we have three organizations who have access to database. One is Center for Newcomers. They are the ones who are supporting. Really appreciate. Want to thank them. They are doing the food hampers and financial support. And we have another organization called the Immigrant Education Society. They are the one who have mental health counselors. If somebody is in need of counseling, they will call them. They are the ones who take that intake, and also they are also helping with the application for any benefit like EI, SERB, or whatever and benefit they want to apply. So they are the ones who are helping them writing the application.
And what about small businesses? Because I know a lot of small businesses are suffering right now as well. Would you like to talk about it, Phuong?
Yeah, so unfortunately for this initiative, we are supporting and working directly with individual and families only. So for businesses and small businesses, we won't be able to have under this scheme. But this but the support is for the individual and for families.
Okay. There is, I think I saw it online somewhere. It is called the Economic Resilience Task Force. And City of Calgary has come up with other task forces, which is Emergency Response and Event Management Task Force, Employee Support and Service Delivery Task Force, Business Sector Support Task Force, Community Support Task Force. Do you have any information about the rest of them? Are they in any way related to the work that you guys do?
So for those task force, we specifically work on the CENC initiative, responding and supporting the individual and family negatively impacted by COVID. We really specifically address the need for family and for individual. So yeah, at this in city level, people could work together to improve in the future, probably for different network and different task force to work together. But for right now, for this hotline 1-833 217 6614, the hotline is for family and individual negatively impacted by COVID.
Perfect. Okay, so let's recap this right now. Let's summarize it again. So the services that you're providing are in 20 different languages, and you provide support for families and individuals impacted by COVID. Do they have to be from the Northeast, or could they be living anywhere in Calgary?
No, they can be the resident of Calgary, everywhere in Calgary. Or in fact, recently we also